Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and today I wanted to talk to you guys about something that I don't think gets brought up enough in the fitness community on YouTube with training, and that's making sure that what you're training for and why you train and your motivation is productive to you, it's positive to you, and it brings some sort of fulfillment to your life. And the reason I say that is that I see so many young men out there now, they buy into this hype and they seem to need to go watch a hyped up training video to go get in the gym and actually train hard. Or they need someone telling them they're special, that they're in the top 5%, or they need a pre-workout, so stimulants to even have a good workout. And when people are at that point, the first thing I would say to those guys is, look, if that's where you're at, it's probably time to step back, reevaluate why you train, what goals you're training for, what method you're using to get there, and is what you're doing really worth it and fulfilling in your life? Because if you need any of those things, or you find those things truly motivational, there might be something missing there. Maybe you're training for the wrong reasons. Maybe your head isn't in the right spot for it. And if that's the case, it may be harder for you to reach your goals, or maybe your goals aren't really as important to you as you think they are, in which case, again, it's time to step back and reassess. Now, I believe every human being who is physically capable on earth should be training. They should be resistance training. They should be weightlifting, because there are so many health benefits and positive things that it can do for your life. But by that same token, it can become a negative thing. It can become a negative obsession in our life. It has a potential to cause a lot of harm too. And it's something that we do have to respect in that regard. And it is something that we need to make sure that we are doing it for the right reasons, and that we are looking at it as a long-term game, not really a short-term. Because you'll always find, and I learned this the hard way with my own injuries and setbacks earlier in life, is that if you're pushing too hard all the time, but you burn out or get injured, you end up making less progress than if you only reached 80% of your goals, but you consistently did them for a decade straight without any injuries, without any setbacks, without any loss of motivation, and you were just consistent and steady. You will always be better off than the guy who gets 100% of the possible gains for a year or two and then loses their motivation, or gets hurt, or they get sick because maybe they put too many supplements into their body that maybe they weren't able to handle. So it's just something to consider, and it's just, I wish that more people would, as they look at this, and I see all this, the hardcore side of things being put out to motivate people and to tell them that they're special, that people would step back and say, hey, is what I'm doing really fulfilling in my life? Am I training for the right reasons? Do I have the right goals if I really need these things? And it's just something we all need to step back and evaluate from time to time, myself included. Alright guys, but that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it has been informative, and I will talk to you guys next time. But let me give you guys a bicep shot before I go. Oh, Mount Bicepius.